This system of order of operations, this way of organizing it, is not the best way to do it, but this is the way that we kind of do it, at least in America. So we're going to go over the system we use that you're going to see on homework and tests and stuff. Again, it's not perfect, but this is what we use. So order of operations is our kind of rules of the road of what we do first when we are presented with a certain problem. And so this is the acronym everybody knows. It's PEMDAS, stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, divisions, addition, subtraction. These are grouped together because they're not necessarily you do multiplication before division every time. It actually goes from left to right as you would read a sentence. So whichever comes on the left first is the one you do. So these are artificially, makes it seem like you would do division after multiplication every time, but that's not always true. So this is kind of the way to write it, sort of, to think of it, is that these are, you do it equal times. And the way so you can remember it is the classic, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Who knows what dear Aunt Sally does that she needs excuse? Maybe she mistook a dressing room for a toilet or something. The one I came up with is people eat many different animal species. I just came up with that. It might not be helpful. Alright, so really this is like it's not that hard of a thing. Let's see if we can zoom in. Oh, nice. Okay, see if we can do these problems, and you can pause the video and do them. I'm just going to start going into them. So let's begin. Okay, so the first one, 86. Now how do we get that? So we have division, some multiplication, subtraction. Well, which one do we do first? Great question. We're going left to right, so by convention, we're going to do 33 divided by 3, which is 11. Then we're going to do times 8, which is, again, going to the right, which is 88, and then minus 2, which is 86. Okay, number 2, negative 3 plus 12 divided by 4 times 2. So first thing we're going to do is the division, then the multiplication. So we're going to get 3 by collapsing these two, times 2 plus minus 3. Then the next step is doing the multiplication. We're going to do 6 plus minus 3. And that's going to get us 3. Oh, I kind of like writing the answer first and then showing you, just in case. 64 is for number 3. And how we do that is, what comes up first? Division. So we got, what is that, 12, no, wait, hold on, oh, 8, gosh, so negative 8, plus 12, times 6. So the next thing we're going to do is that 6 right there, which is going to be 6 times 12. Here's a good way to do 6 times 12, by the way. 6, this is how I do it in my head. 6 times 1, 6, but we did it by 10 really, so it's 60. And then 6 times 2 is 12. You get 72. So 72 plus minus 8. Minus 8. If you've seen Elf. And that gets you 64. Now for 4, what do we have here? Exponent. So remember, we do exponents before anything else. Before, it's first parentheses, then exponents. So 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Times 3 plus 10. So we're going to do multiplication next. 24 plus 10. And then we're going to get 34. Oops, I keep forgetting the system I said I was going to do. Just write the answer first. 51. Okay, so how do we get 51? First thing, division, right? Wrong. Exponent. Okay, so we're going to do 72 divided by, what is 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. And then that's subtracted by 60. This is, why can't I 9? Yeah, 9, that makes sense. 60, okay. And then you get 51. Cool. Now this one, again, exponents. 4 times 4 is 16 times 4. 16 times 4 is 40. 64. Minus 10 times 3. So we're going to do that 10 times 3, which is 30, minus 64, which is going to get us 34. Now 7, here we go. We're going to do first is the exponent here. And because if we did it an odd amount of times, this would cancel out the negative side, but we did an even amount of times, so it doesn't. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, negative 16, divided by 48 plus 15. So 48 divided by 16 is 3, right? Let's see, 30 plus 18, 48, nice. 3 minus 3, though. So it's negative 3 plus 15. Negative 3 plus 15 is 12. So hopefully that's elucidates the order of operations better for you. Just remember that, and it works pretty well.